We're gonna dive on into the Florida Christian School, you guys. This, I really wanted us to talk about this, and then hopefully next week, Coach D, he'll be back because he has a lot to say onto this here. So let me just break this down to you guys of what's happening. A religious school in Florida is doing the absolute most, you guys. They will refer to students, get this here, and I can't believe this here, by their sex assigned at birth, while students who are gay, transgender, or gender non-conforming, they will be asked to leave the school immediately. This is now, according to NBC News, the school is called Grace Christian School, which is 20 miles east of Tampa, and the site managed to get a copy of the alarming email, and we actually have a copy of that email. And the email reads this: important school policy point of emphasis. Please read. Pay attention to this, you guys, because this. So here's what they say, and I quote: we believe that God created mankind in his image. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna just stop right there. That is true. I'm with that. Male, which is a man. Female, which is a woman. Sexually different, but with equal dignity. Okay. And it goes on to say this: therefore, one's biological sex must be affirmed, and no attempts should be made to physically change, alter, or disagree with one's biological gender, including but not limited to whatever sex they are. Okay? And get this, they even quote some Bible scriptures, verses. You have Genesis 1:26 through 28. You guys can look that up. Students in school will be referred to by the gender on their birth certificate and be referred and named in the same fashion. And it just goes on and on and on. And then at the end of the email, it says that students who are found participating in these lifestyles will be asked to leave the school immediately.
From what I read, it's not a new policy, but that was the first time I was made aware of the policy in that email.
This Hillsborough County mother of a 16-year-old lesbian daughter asked to conceal her identity for fear of harassment.
I am accepting. I love my children. I don't care. But there's families that I know of that really have more than a hard time with their children being gay. I actually respect their opinion, but my daughter's well-being, right, and mental health is more important.
According to the email obtained by NBC News, the school will only refer to students by their sex assigned at birth. It also states any form of homosexuality or transgender identity is, quote, sinful in the sight of God and the church.
Say about that school, there's some loving teachers at that school. There's teachers at that school that know a lot of these children are gay for sure, and they still love them.
Okay, let me stop right there because I'm gonna just give my 2 cents right here, then I'm gonna hand it over to Andrew. This makes no sense to me. This makes you're at a Florida Christian school says that it will refer to students only as biological gender and as gay and transgender students to leave. Why? Why? Why is this school not welcoming all students? And I know we had conversation about this onto the show. Why can't, and this is a Christian school, you guys, why can't we welcome all students of different backgrounds, of different race? Why can't we do that? I don't care who you are. I don't care. If I was a teacher at this moment, I'm gonna welcome every single student that come into contact into my classroom. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you was born a boy, but you are now a girl. I don't care. I don't care if that's who you are. If I'm open, I'm all open to it. But this right here, this makes no, I'm a, Andrew, you give your take because this, this, this cringe me. It just, I don't understand. I don't understand what is happening into our schools today. And this is, like I said, at a Christian school, you guys. It makes no sense. Andrew, I'm gonna open up the floor. What did you think of this when you first saw this? What's going on?
Me, I'm take a deep breath before I go crazy. Um, so it says here, McKean acknowledged that he chose not to talk to reporter, and then he confirmed that the school policy does not allow students to be homosexual or transgender, and then an email was sent out to June 6th, reminding them of the policy. Okay. My issue with that is what is wrong with students being transgender or
Right.
be homosexual? Um, and he talks about how God has focused on those issues clearly, aggressively, and we have these policies in our schools since day one era, like in 1970s. Okay, first and foremost, 1970s were like 40 something years ago. Okay, this is 2022.
Yeah, give it the program. Give it the program.
So by you not allowing students to be transgender or be part of the LGBTQIA
Yes.
plus,
Yes.
kind of confuses it kind of confuses me because it's like, what happened to accepting every student, no matter what their background is? So talking about y'all not a hateful group of people. Well, it seems like y'all are. And the reason why I said that is because you're not allowing these students to be themselves, and it's kind of, if you read down closer, what it says, the email was a factor in probing a family of a 16-year-old girl who is gay and was a student at the school to transfer her to another religious school that is more accepting. You know why? Because of that policy.
Yeah.
She realized, hey, this school is not, it's not allowing me to be myself. This school is not, it's against transgender, it's against homosexuality. Like, I'm sorry, what? And like Daniel said, there's some Bible verses in there, like, oh, what if that student is not comfortable with that? They'd rather go by what if they go by somebody else? What if they go by a different name? Right? So by you not allowing these students to not be themselves, it's kind of it's stupid. Yeah, stupid. But also it's kind of like, imagine being a teacher there.
Mm, mm, mm,
So imagine a teacher there,
mm.
because if I was that teacher at that school, I would leave. I would resign. It's stupid.
Why?
Um,
Andrew.
and in the article, it said the teen felt like a social outcast, right? But her new school allows her to just be herself. And that's the main goal, is to be comfortable, is to be yourself.
It's it, I don't know when, you guys, when it's gonna happen. where where all these problems, all these issues, all these it's when are we finally going to wake up and realize this is the world that we're living in? We all have to accept it. We all have to deal with it because you guys are students. They just, I'm just flat on say they don't feel safe. They don't feel safe. They don't feel comfortable because of who they are. Because you guys just, it's a mess. It is absolutely a mess. And like Andrew said, if I was at that school, of course, I will leave. I will absolutely leave that place because why would I stay at this school asking if you're gay, if you're transgender, you have to leave? I thought the purpose was to welcome all students. That's what I thought the purpose was. The mission is. Apparently not. Apparently not. And if you guys, teachers who are still at that school,
What are you doing there? What are you
I
doing
don't
there?
support you guys. I
What
don't
are you doing
support
there?
you.
Because you realize that your
You're
principal,
you guys are continuing on with that problem because you're still there. Go ahead, Andrew. I just have to say that.
if you're still working at that school, I don't know what to tell you. If McKean, yes, I'm sorry, his name out there.
Yeah, say it.
If if he does not allow students to be themselves, and you as a teacher should support your students. If he's not allowing your students to be acceptable of who they are, then you should leave.
Shame on you.
Because one thing is that everybody should have the opportunity to be themselves.
Yes.
No matter what gender you are, doesn't matter. Okay? Does not matter. And the fact that that teen felt a social outcast means something. Talking about y'all are not a hateful group of people. We don't hate students.
Oh, please. Don't give me that book. Don't.
Let me say it for you. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
We are not a hateful group of people. We don't
Okay.
hate students. Oh, like that.
I do not want, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Okay.
Well, you guys sure are doing a great job at that. That statement that you said that he said, you guys are doing a great job of that.
Y'all doing a great fucking job. Great
Mm,
job.
wow.
Let me tell you. Let's see that enrollment numbers. Let me see. I bet they dropped. I bet they did. Cause how y'all gonna say, y'all, we're not a hateful group of people. Yeah, if you weren't a hateful group of people,
We wouldn't be
then
talking
you
about
would
this right now.
accept those students of who they are. And the fact that y'all are a
Christian
Christian
school. A
Christian
Christian
school
school. You guys should know better.
and ask gay and transgender students to leave, they said you are not welcome here.
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started because I'm a Christian myself. You're not, please, please. You're not welcoming. Please, please.
I am I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, I thought in the education system, we're supposed to accept students who they are, no matter what. Doesn't matter what race, doesn't matter the gender, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like I
all.
said, this is part one,
Yeah.
and when Coach comes back next week,
Oh my gosh, this